Hey guys, I'm back here with the Master of Masters, Joaquin. He's a service manager here at Trek of Estero, Trek Bicycles here in Florida. So we have gone through, if you've seen any of our previous videos, you've seen that we've gone through with Joaquin some really key concepts to keep in mind when maintaining your bike that people can do at home to really extend the life of their bike, the safety of their bike, and the safety of their ride and training, really maximize your performance. So today we're going to talk about flat tires. Right? We all know we've all been out there, no matter how clean our bike is, and no matter how much we have our tires pumped up, and we're really paying attention to what we're doing, there is debris on the road. And especially in Florida, you know, there's always construction. Things are always happening. So you do get that flat tire no matter how much you try. And if it happens on the rear, everybody says, oh my gosh, I got to call Uber. So short of calling Uber, can you teach us, tell folks what they need to do to change this rear tire?
Yeah, of course. So let me get this off the trainer real quick. The first thing that you want to do, let's say you're on the side of the road, you get a flat. Easiest thing is making sure that it's in the smallest gears. And what I mean is putting it in the smallest gear in the front and then also putting it in the smallest gear in the rear. So that's what I'll do right now.
What can I do to help you, Joaquin?
I would say if you could hold the bike and I'll move the trainer off. We'll keep the bike right there.
I was thinking it was going to say nothing, but...
There we are. So let's do this.
So of course, as you're doing this on the side of the road, first thing is you're getting out of traffic.
Exactly.
All right. I have seen people trying to change it kind of like in almost the traffic lane. I'm like, oh, people, please.
Oh, yeah. If you're on the bike lane, we'll get off into the grass, onto the sidewalk, and on the other side as well, just to be on the safe side.
People who don't are called organ donors. Don't be an organ donor. Okay, here we go.
So by doing this, while getting the chain into the smallest gear on the back cassette and on the crank, it gives you the most slack in your drivetrain. So it's going to make it a lot easier not only to get the wheel off, but it's going to be a lot easier to get it back on. With this bike and how it's set up, and with most road bikes, triathlon bikes, hybrids, mountain bikes, the smallest gear, now we know exactly where the chain was sitting. Okay. If you take it off and you left it in the gear that you were riding in, when we try to put that wheel back on, it's pretty tricky trying to figure out where the gear was. If you set it on another gear, it'll actually start to shift the wheel, and it just makes it a lot more of a hassle trying to get that wheel back on.
I actually saw this last weekend. We were in Texas, and I did see that happen to a girl. And her whole, her cassette and her rear derailleur and everything was all off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll open up the lever, we'll bring the wheel out, and then we'll slide this out. If you are on the side of the road, and you have someone there, they can always hold the bike frame for you. If not, if you're by yourself, I always recommend laying the bike down with the drivetrain facing up. I don't recommend having the bike flipped upside down. It just gives you that possibility of it tipping over, whether it's windy, whether it's just not seated right. At this point, nothing's going to happen to the bike besides it just laying there waiting for you to put that wheel back on.
Well, since we are here, I will hold it and make myself useful.
All right, so let's get this flat.
Darn it, I have a flat. That's what you say when this happens. Maybe those aren't the exact one-letter words you use sometimes. How much riding do you do a week? Do you ride a lot, Joaquin?
Right now I'm probably doing maybe 100 miles a week.
Yeah.
It's just started to taper down here. The season's slowing down, so we might be able to start getting in more miles.
And Joaquin is recently married, so he's also got to get in time with his wife.
Yes.
Happy wife, happy life. Remember all that, all the boys out there. All right.
So